Good afternoon, all. Camelback trading, not all, coming to you this Thursday afternoon, November 7th. We're looking at window traders' market profile of the ES and NQ. So the only thing the bulls failed at today was to hold the trend day up. ES and NQ multiple times tried to go trend up, but it never held. Other than that, they are just incredible champions right now. As we hit all-time highs, ES, SPY, SPX, Triple Qs, NQ, the NASDAQ Composite, and the Dow. NASDAQ Composite got over 19.3. The Dow is over 48,000. So the bulls are firmly in control. We gap higher and hold it again in both ES and NQ. Righty goes out with just a 12 wide point of control. That's all they have to lean on for tomorrow. They have no gap from today. ES and NQ, though, NQ goes out with a gap again. Plus, they had the one yesterday. An afternoon pullback low, a 9-wide POC, and the day's all-time high. ES goes out, pretty much same thing. 9-wide POC, afternoon pullback, and a gap. Volume, again, very weak, but it has been weak, and does not prevent us from hitting new highs. I had a decent day. Wasn't a great one, but it was okay. Made money. I took a short in A period, actually, because right before the open, it looked like we might front run the overnight high and maybe make a little money. So it opened, it went up. Before the opening, I shorted it. Didn't really come in at all, went up. Now, I don't care I lost on that. I only lost 7 points. But I wasn't quick enough. I was only short one. I wasn't quick enough to grab a 5-lot long to get it. So obviously that would have made up for the 7 points I lost on the short and would have made those one of my favorite trades. But I didn't get it. So that kind of stunk, but no big deal. I did take a long on a turnover in the NQ at the 945. Actually pushed down though. I didn't get anything out of it. Ended up taking off a couple of points when it went back up. So A period, I was down small on the day, but I did get A's high when we one time framed up. So I got that staple play and then a couple ebb and flow longs since we were one time framing up. I also got the IB high on my staple play. So did well on 2 of them. After that, it got kind of tedious as they kind of slowed. I actually shorted E period, a new high saying, well, we couldn't hold trend in B. So I was looking to fade a new high. Made money on it. Made about 18. In fact, I think I made about 18 points on it before it really started getting legs again. So I did well on that. I did the same thing in G period. I faded the edge because we couldn't make a new high. And then the last trade I took, because I didn't do anything after the Fed, I took a short in H because I thought they'd stop the one-time framing. Well, I took one off for a win. I certainly thought we were going to get more out of it. H went back up, took it off, ended up losing total on that trade, maybe 7 points. I was quite surprised when you get more of a pullback because this market has gone straight up now since since the large gap. And I figured prior to the Fed, maybe you get somewhat of a liquidation break rather than an inventory adjustment. But we really didn't. And then the Fed stuff came out. You can see a lot of gyrations, although it was one of the quietest Fed moves I've seen in a long time for J period. Very quiet. I know they expected a quarter point, but still it was unusually quiet, no volume, no nothing. They did push up when he started his press conference. Again, they tried to go trend. They were holding it. Then they gave it back in L period. NQ gave theirs back in M. So it would be healthy to get look, I thought we were going to have consolidation. Remember? I said we didn't have any consolidation. None. Zero. Zilch. We gapped higher. Never saw the opening again. So these bulls are strong. So people keep trying to pick tops. Remember, ES to me is just coming out of balance or forming their balance on the weekly because I had them down this week. NQ is coming out of a 5-month monthly balance to the upside. So yes, it'd be helpful to get pullbacks, but I think any pullbacks in this marketplace are going to be buying opportunities into the end of the year. I really do. 6,000 for the ES. SPY is closing in on 600. Really, really impressive market overall. Our all-time high is 13 now in the ES. We were 9 wide at 96 and a quarter. Our pullback is 85.50, and today's low is 76, and the gap gets filled at 67. SPY's all-time high right now, 596.65. We were only 8 wide, so I'm not carrying that forward. 593.92 is our pullback in K, and today's low is 593 and filling the gap at 591.93. And then chart-wise, tomorrow night we'll recap all of these charts and break everything down. So for now, I'm just going to show you. Here's ES. So think about it. Yesterday, we came out of balance. We had a 4-day balance. Came out of it to the upside on a gap. Another gap today. Those are my main focus, the 2 gaps. And the same with NQ. Came out of a 4-day balance, 2 gaps, held both of them. We're still holding an 4-day island bottom now also. So it is an emotional market when you have these gaps of that nature. But I think any pullbacks would be, I think, decent long opportunities because I feel this market still has room to the upside. Thank you for liking and subscribing to this channel. Enjoy your evening. And we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.